course, it's so vital. You know, as a coach, sometimes you lose track of some of those things. And on our first day of camp, we had a senior say, "This is my first real college football camp." He had never had one, and that was kind of shocking to me. You know, and it was something that right then and there I knew that we had the opportunity to have some pretty special time together. And the beautiful thing about football on a college campus is we were the only ones here, other than faculty and staff, for close to 10 days. And I think it was so beneficial for us, both on and off the field, to be able to have that time together. And you know, it's definitely going to help us prepare to put ourselves in positions for the football games here in a few days. Of course, and it's one that, like I said, we've all been together, and it's been nothing but football from the time all of us wake up till the time all of us go to bed. And it's something that you know, our players have been able to get more comfortable with each other, who they're playing with. The young guys are coming along, they're no longer freshmen. They're a Maritime football player. And you know, in any program that I've ever been in, how quickly you can go from being a team rather than freshmen, sophomore, junior, seniors, you know, fifth years. That leads a lot to the success of the team. And I think we seized that opportunity and made the most of it with the preseason. And, you know, we have 4 or 5 more days until we get into our Hartford game week prep. It was hard with a lot of people, and it was one that I think, as you look back on it, hopefully we're never in that position ever again. But I've really seen the change in the rising juniors. Those guys who did not have that first year, who are really taken to the seniors. They know these guys. They've been able to prepare with these guys. A lot of them played a lot of football as a sophomore. We knew what we had with the seniors. They had a season of football. And a lot of our seniors did play a lot as freshmen. We have a number of guys that started every game. So it's really been that unity that's been formed by those 2 classes, and then also bring together a really talented sophomore class. And I think everybody in our program will agree that the incoming freshmen and transfers all of them are extremely talented, and it's just going to build to the depth and success of our football team. It is amazing. It truly is. And it's one that nobody in our program was satisfied with last year. And I've used the term from a mentor of mine in the past that you can either complain or you can contribute. And when we stopped complaining and we said, we're going to wrap our heads around this, we're going to do things. We've established some leadership opportunities on the team. And this team is really player-led and player-motivated. And as a coach, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And it's one that this group, in general, our entire team, is just a great group of young men. And as coaches, it's truly an honor and a pleasure to go to work with them every day. I mean, there hasn't been a single snap that ECFC football played right now. So if that's where other people view our program, we might use it as a little bit of a motivating factor. But you know, I don't look too much into it, and I don't think our players look too much into it. We could be ranked 1, and if we don't come to work every day and prepare to be successful, we're not going to be 1. And if you know, we're 6 or 7, right? If we don't come to work every day, we're not going to be successful. We're going to stay there. What people expect of us, you know, today. I firmly believe that if we do everything that we can every day, that we're going to be in position to be playing Alfred State at home on Senior Day with the opportunity to clinch the ECFC championship and an automatic bid to the NCAA playoffs. And if we can continue in the progress that we've had throughout this preseason, I think we have a very good chance to be able to be in that position. We have our numbers are a little bit down, so you know it's strategically making sure that we're keeping our guys safe. Injury bugs happen, but I think it's continued to have that sense of unity, that sense of respect that everybody has for each other, and we're in this together. Nobody, like I said, nobody was satisfied with the outcomes of last year. So that motivating factor is what's going to lead us, and it's not this group doing this or this group doing this. It's all of us doing it together. Everybody in this program, whether it's the top guy on our roster or the bottom guy on our roster, is going to have a job to do, and they have to do that to the best of their ability. And we have seen that as coaches and as players, everybody within our program, even our athletic trainers this season. So I think if we can continue on that track and build upon that, the success will come. It's one that our opening game, we had very little familiarity with them. We had no crossover games last year. This is the first year that we're playing them. They're a very competitive conference, so you know that they'll be prepared. It's one that we're still coming off of camp, and we want to make sure that we're prepared. First time that we have to get on a bus to go play a game. Some people that comes easy. Some, in my tenure here, we have not been very good on the road. So it's going to be something that we'll focus on as a team there. And we have William Patterson, who we have some familiarity with. But quite honestly, the other two are rivalry games, and it's one that very few people in this program have beaten Nash or KP, and it's something that any rivalry games, whether they're conference or non-conference, it's something that will be huge. I love our non-conference schedule. I think it's going to challenge us in a lot of ways. I think it's going to tell us who we are and where we are, and I think it's going to prepare us incredibly for the ECFC and the challenge that we have with again, another very talented conference from top to bottom. It's amazing, and it's not back to normal. There's a change here. There's a change with the individuals. There's a change in me. There's a change. We have fresh faces on our coaching staff. It's something that we're going to go out. We're going to have fun and play a game that we all love and we want to be here. And like I said, from my standpoint, talking with our staff, we enjoy coming to work and teaching these guys the techniques of football. But the ability to have 2 or 3 weeks prior to classes happening, to be able to come together as a team, address things as a team, build as a team off the field are the valuable experiences that we're going to need when we get on the field in on September 3rd.